If you're here, say hi. Say hello. Say hello. I can see that. Sorry, I can see there's one person here. Say hello now. Who are you? Hi. Okay, now we have two people. If you're here, just say hello to me so that we can kick off the live chat. Sorry, I think I'm shaking too much. Hello, guys. Hello. Say hello. Hello. I'm just waiting for a few people to come in before we start. Okay. I'm just waiting for someone to join, for people to join so we can start. Hello. Hey, fam. I know you guys haven't seen me in a bit. I'm sorry. Episodes with Adana says Soti baby, Soti special, Soti. Hi. Hello. How you doing? I'm here. Okay, I can see you. Hi. Sorry, I know I said it was going to be 6 p.m., but I have an important thing to attend, so I couldn't. I had to schedule it up, you know. Okay. Hi, Christabel. I can see you. Hello. Hi, Toby. Hi. Hi, Toby. Yes, your worship. Hello. Hey, guys. Hi, it's what's your actual name? This person, you're always supporting me. Hi, it's Hi, guys. So there are a few people on here. How you guys doing? Tell me how your week has been. I know I've been MIA. So just chat with me a little bit. How you guys doing? How your families, your kids, your boyfriend, your woman friends, man friends? What's going on with you guys? Okay. Just want to say hello before we continue. Okay. Hello. Is everybody okay? Is everyone okay? Okay, so guys, quick one. Let me just say why I have been away. Let me do this. Sorry, let me adjust myself a little bit. Yeah, so you can see me clearly. So I've been away because I was just overwhelmed. I couldn't just cope this week. I had a lot of personal stuff, like work stuff, but I also had to attend the NBA conference, Nigerian Bar Association. They had like a conference for all the lawyers in Nigeria. Okay, and it was in Port Harcourt here, and I had to attend, so I was really busy. Like I was out of the house most of the time, so there was no time to edit or even film. I tried to film a bit of the conference, but I couldn't keep up with my upload schedule and all of that. So that's why I have been away. Okay, that's why I've been away, and I actually just kind of needed a break, a little break. You know, I just needed to take some time off to just get myself back. From like I think maybe August to now. I think yeah, August till October I hadn't taken a break off. I was just posting, maybe not regularly, but I was posting. There was some time that I would post like every day of the week, and I just needed a little bit like some time out. Okay, so and when this conference came, it was like an opportunity for me to just relax, take care of myself, take care of my kids. Even my kids, I didn't see them that much, funny enough, but just take care of myself, Sha. So yeah. Hi Elvin, I can see Elvin, she's here. That's my Cameroonian babe. Hi. Yeah, so I had to take some time out and now I'm back. So regular schedule. I think we'll get a video Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday as usual. Okay, so I just had to just update you guys and just with you guys. You know, our last live session, we said we're going to try and do this every week, every month rather. Do a live stream every month and just talk about random things or things that happen throughout the month or topics that you guys want me to talk about. And some people actually sent in some topics for me to talk about. One particular one I'll share as we go on. But I just wanted to quickly say, like, this is why I've been away, this is why I've not been around, and yeah. So the first topic that we have, and if you're a YouTuber here or someone that watches YouTube a lot, the first topic I want to just address is how much is too much to share online. Okay, how much is too much to share? Where do you draw the line? And if you're somebody that watches YouTube, like, where do you enjoy watching people's lives as much? Do you feel like sometimes you get consumed in their lives and you now get so invested in their lives? I know, just quickly chat with me. One of the reasons why I'm asking this question is because this week I started feeling like, where do I draw the line in sharing my life? Okay, I started out YouTube because I wanted to be somebody that would inspire people. A lot has happened in my life, and I wanted to tell some of those stories, like how I think I shared a bit of it in my last video that's uploaded now, how I had a mental breakdown in Canada and things like that. Those kinds of stories to encourage younger people and all of that. But then when you share stories like this, you start to realize that people don't like to watch sit-down videos. People don't really like to watch these kinds of videos, or I mean, they're more interested in vlogs, okay? And you're now wondering, as a creator, from my point of view, like, who is even watching you? Do you get, it's like a one-sided relationship? Does that make sense? You guys see me, you know my life, you know my kids, you know my husband, at least to an extent, you know me, right? But I don't know most of you. Okay, a few of you chat with me on Instagram, and when we do live, it's interactive and we all chat. But how much is too much? Where do we draw the line? Okay, what if somebody is stalking somebody online? Like, I know my friend Akubeze had talked about how somebody was stalking her through YouTube and through her business page and stuff like that. So I fear sometimes, like, YouTube and just being online on the internet generally may be very, very dangerous. So do you guys have any opinions on that? Do you think that YouTubers like share too much? If you're a YouTuber here, like, do you worry that you share too much of your life, too much of your person? Do you think there's something you can do? How do you manage it? Is your life actually content? Like, do you find that even when you're having fun or you're just going about your daily life, something will happen and you bring out your camera, everybody's looking at you like, are you crazy? You get, like, why you bring out your camera? Where everything is for content, right? That's how we operate, like, because everything is for content. But is our life actually content? Is that how it's supposed to be? Like, I don't know, guys. So somebody just help me out. This is something I've been struggling with a little bit, and I thought that we could chat about this and talk about it. Okay, Elvin, I know you're here and a YouTuber, and you asked how my kids. My kids, they're doing well. Jasmine went out on a walk with my cousin and her nanny, so they're outside, and Lady Jane just woke up. She's eating. So anybody here that watches YouTube, or just, like, you guys give me feedback and talk to me, like, how do you feel about it? Why do you even prefer vlogs to sit down videos? Are you just nosy? Is it just nosiness? Is it like reality TV? Like, how do you feel? Okay. Elvin says, I like watching people's life, but I watch only those who emit positive vibes. I don't like negativity. That's another thing. Sometimes, and I agree with that, sometimes you get so involved in people's negativity that you start permeating into your own life. You get also people that do reaction videos or insulting people on YouTube, or just being problematic or controversial and stuff like that. You find that a little bit of it starts to seep into your life. Like, I don't watch gossip channels anymore. If I never used to do that, but there are sometimes where you just want to know celebrity gist or something, like what's going on, and you see the kind of venom people speak, like when they are talking about people and other YouTubers and other celebrities, and just like, one day you'll be the one on the chopping block, and this is how people will be feeding on your gist, right? So is this really a good idea to indulge in stuff like that? So yeah, if you guys have any contributions to this topic, so just let me know. I would continue talking about it. So the next topic is Somebody sent it to me on Instagram. Elvis says, so to we love all your vlogs and videos and even sit downs. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Elvin. I really appreciate you. I love that I'm seeing another country, Cameroon, through your eyes. Like, it's so interesting. I might not be able to keep up with all of them, but when I just have time, I just sit down and watch almost all. I try to bulk watch all the vlogs, and I love how real you are. So guys, if you're subscribed to me, I have a friend, Elvin. She's a Cameroonian YouTuber. Just check out her channel when you have time. It's really, really authentic and just another perspective to a different African country. Okay, so yeah, Caroline, hi. Is it Caroline or Caroline? Caroline, hi. Nice to see you here. Time difference. I'm so sorry. But I just started. We've not gone too far. We're just, we're just feeling each other out and just talking. We haven't really started. Juliet Uzo sent the heart emoji. Thank you so much. Love you guys too. Okay, so what I was just saying in summary, we're just talking about vlogging and how much is too much to share. I don't know if you guys know Sisi Ope, Fari by Sisi Ope. She's a YouTuber as well. And during the NSAS situation, her house got burglarized, I guess, and it was even burnt. Like, her house got burnt, her grandmom was inside, and she went on Instagram live complaining and screaming. Like, she was just scared, and she was sharing with her subscribers, only for those same people to now dig out and find out her family history and her parents, especially her father is into politics and did a few things here and there, and they started going in on her. Like, people spend days on Twitter abusing, insulting, like literally going in, and because of that, she didn't post for almost a year. Like, people really went in on her, and it just really made me think about what I'm saying, that perhaps if she had not shared her life, maybe, or if she had not come online, I don't know, maybe she would have avoided these kinds of things. So there's a risk in sharing my life, right? And other YouTubers too, that you're putting too much out there. So my question again is, how much is too much? Okay, where do you actually draw the line? You see people who would do anything for content, and you see people who, like me, I am very careful, but at the same time, sometimes I'm really, really like feeling like my children, I have to protect my children, I have to protect my husband. You don't know. In fact, one time somebody was trying to hit on my husband from YouTube. You get comments like, oh, he's so fine, he's so this, he's so that, and you're like, now wow, see problem. You get? So these are things I've been thinking about. This 1 week break made me really take a step back and ask myself why. Like, why am I on YouTube? Why did I start YouTube in the first place? How did vlogs come into play? I never really intended to vlog my life, but when I started doing it, people sort of automatically loved it. Come, let me show you guys the gym. People sort of loved it, and that's how we've been so far. Hi LJ, you're always making a feature. See how grown she is. Guys, she's going to be 6 months soon. She's not a big girl. Hey mama. Say hello to the fans, to the subscribers, to the online aunties and uncles. Okay, you guys should go and feed her now. Jasmine is outside. Bless you. Okay, yeah, so that's that with that. I'm still wondering how much. So I'm thinking of just dialing stuff back a little and just protecting myself, my kids. Like, I really don't want to put in my personal business as such. I'll share what I feel like sharing, but I have to be careful so that, if they even turn out when they're older that they don't want to be on the internet, what am I going to do? Okay, anyway, let's move on. Somebody sent me a long message on Instagram, and she said that she was watching a movie with her husband, and she wanted me to talk about a point that they discussed in the film, that her husband, the lady's husband in the film, slapped her once. And because of that, the lady said she was going to leave the marriage, and she was like, okay, she's not going to, get married anymore, that one slap is enough to get a divorce. And she and her husband, I don't know what position he took, but she was asking me to discuss it with you guys and say how much is too much. What do you call it? Where do you draw the line with domestic violence? Is one slap enough to leave your marriage? Do you need like 2 slaps or 3? Do you need beating, or can you forgive? So where do you draw the line? What is the deal breaker in your marriage or relationship? Now, before I say my own thoughts on this thing, guys, I need you guys to talk to me. What is your own idea? If your boyfriend or your husband slaps you once, are you going to leave? or do you, will you consider staying? What exactly will you do? Personally, I don't know. Let's just say I don't know. I don't know. But I'm somebody who believes that people, when you make a mistake, you can forgive. But there's some mistakes that are unforgivable. Okay. I will never ever say stay if somebody slaps you, whether it's once, whether it's a half slap, whether it's pushing me or whatever. Even if you don't want to get a divorce, leave that situation because it can always escalate. Okay, it can always escalate. So me, personally, but the problem is when you live in Nigeria and you have this Nigerian situation and the climate, like people, because Nigeria is mixed with religion and culture and mixed with a lot of different vibes and things, people will say, oh, one is just once now, he will change. Oh, he was just in the heat of the moment, he didn't mean to do it, he didn't this, he this. See, in the heat of the moment, if you think you want to slap your man or your wife, you walk away. Like, you don't have to get to, nothing is ever that serious that you get so heated that you slap somebody. I can't, no. And I feel like if you get heated that one time, what happens the next time that you get heated? What happens after that, So, I mean, we need to be honest with ourselves.
And we don't do nothing about it.
I said,
and it generates, it's clear, that one is very clear.
Sorry, I said, that we have to,
I wanted to put it on the
she should leave. I think she was right to leave and ask for a divorce. Anyway, Caroline says one is too much, and I agree. One slap is too much. It's way too much. It's way too much. Okay, it's way too much. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you all think? Should we endure? Should we forgive if he's apologetic and he apologizes and he's saying he's sorry, he didn't mean it, all those excuses and excuses? What do you actually think? Would you say one slap is too much? Or you can forgive and go back and watch him and all that? I wish she was online. She's not here right now so that she can hear my thoughts on this. Okay, but to me, one slap is too much. Okay. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep chatting because, as I said, I have to move this earlier because I have an event I have to attend. Anyway, we're talking. The next topic now is open marriages. Okay, open marriage, guys. What do you think? Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, can you deal with open marriage with an open marriage? What do you guys think?
I'm sorry.
What do you guys think? Me, I can't do open marriage. I can't do open marriage at all. I can't do open marriage at all. So what do you guys think? I was watching a Disney video. I've not even finished watching the video, and I feel like open marriages are not for me, and I think they're not for African people in general. And most of the time, those open marriages only benefit men because the men want to be the ones doing the opening. When the woman starts doing her opening now, we'll not hear what. And I think that's the difference. That's the thing with peace. Sorry guys, hold on. Peace. That's the thing with Jada, because she's the woman doing all the philandering. It's now all of a sudden such a problem. But if Will was the one that instigated it and suggested it, perhaps please close the window so that Sal's voice will not come in. So that perhaps if he was Caroline says no, it's a no for me. Hey, why is it a no? Why is it a no for you? Tell me. I need to know why. I just think that because it's the woman that is doing all this nonsense, that's why people are now all over up in arms and that she's a this, she's a that. But when men are the ones saying, I'm polyamorous, oh, I don't believe in this and that, nobody used to hear what you. We are all okay with it because men can be men. But once a woman does it, you're like, So me, what do you guys think? Are people there? If you're here, say hello. You guys are quiet today. It's only 2 people talking. And I can see that we have quite a number of people. Please say hello. Please say your thoughts. Share your thoughts with me. Crystal Bell says, almost as soon as the slap lands, I've left. Okay, we are going back to the slapping. Honestly speaking, even the attempt of slap is enough. Just like shouting at me too much or coming at me, it's enough for me to say, okay, bro, take a step back. Hi, Erima Onwuchika. I hope I'm pronouncing it well. Hi. Hi. Hello. Once the slap has left, open marriage is never for me. Honestly, it's not for me. That I can't even fathom like a situation where we have open marriage. I can't do it at all, at all, at all. Okay, okay, no problem. Okay, bye. Sorry, my cousin is here, guys. Sorry for this. Yes, I agree. Open marriage is a no for me as well. I can't do it. I can't imagine it. I'm not interested in it. Even as a Christian, step apart from even as a Christian, apart from the physical part of it, like I know, see my come and say hello. See my cousin Vanessa, she say hello, but she's leaving now. See you later. Bye. Yeah. Okay, no, tell us to wait more. Yeah. Okay, yeah. What did Obi Nneka says hello there. Hello Obi. Carolyn says sharing food is different to sharing boyfriend or husband. I completely agree. It's not this. I can. I made a mistake. Sorry, please. I don't know how you pronounce the last name for me. Okay, maybe sometime next time. She said I murdered her last name, Erima. Sorry. Yes, he said sharing food is different to sharing boyfriend or husband. I agree completely. I agree. But I mean, if there's a deal, you know what? Maybe because I'm coming from a very religious point of view, I can't see it. But people that do it now say that they are not monogamous in nature, that they want to, have what will I call it now? The flexibility within the still confined space of marriage. So you're still married, this is your person, but you want to be able to explore sexually with other people. I mean, that's the open marriage of thing. And me, personally, cannot work for me. I can't. I fit into not. I cannot. Okay? I can kill somebody because my husband. So imagine that. Sorry, don't quote me outside. Don't quote me outside. I can't do open marriages. But yeah. I don't know how people are doing it. And speaking of marriages, guys, like the things that have been going on Instagram lately, I literally had to do an Instagram detox recently because I found that I was getting too invested. Like I would wake up and scroll to see what's the latest on Tonto Dicky and this Jenina person, whatever. I don't even know her before now, Steph. And all those things now, just to keep up with what's happening in pop culture and celebrity culture and all of that. But yeah, a lot has been going on with like sex tapes and no sex tape and doing all sorts of things that are on. I was like, what was going on here? Blackmail, emotional blackmail, physical, but all sorts of things have been going on. And it's just so confusing to me, like, right? Like, is this what we have become? You know how Nigeria is all of a sudden, like, I think that sometimes I feel like maybe in this generation, but we now realize that, come on, our parents will tell you what kind of sex topics and things they used to do back in the day, and you just realize that it's just because of social media we're hearing about some of these things, right? So I don't know. And I keep thinking about Tonto, and not just about her specifically. Like, what will make you stay in a relationship that is clearly not beneficial to either of you? Okay, you stay in a marriage or relationship, and like she was really posting this Popo Gary, I don't know how to pronounce it, Popo Gary, Popo Gri or whatever, posting his name all over the place, giving him clout and all that. For what? Okay, for what? Like, I feel like she was trying to like introduce him as her boyfriend or be her fiance or something. And I'm like, this kind of person, where you went through all this damage and heartbreak and everything inside of the relationship, yet you were still willing to go forward with the relationship. So what's the motivation with a lot of people? Why do we stay in bad relationships? Why do we stay in bad marriages? Why do we stay in bad situations? And this is not coming from a judgmental point of view, because I've been there. I don't know if I've told you guys this story before, maybe in a video or something, but I stayed with somebody for almost 2 years, and I was being emotionally abused in this relationship. And I don't necessarily blame the guy, because I don't even think that he realized, well, let me not make excuses for him, but I don't think he ordinarily realized, like, on his own what he was doing. I feel like we have just allowed a lot of men to get away with what they feel like is best in relationships. Like, they can control things, dictate how the woman is being and all of that. Like, okay, if I wear a certain kind of outfit, oh, don't do that, you can't go out with me looking like that. Or if I don't wear makeup, oh, you're not looking nice without makeup, oh, don't wear, at least wear powder or something, you know. I heard this so much, but I was still in that relationship. I still stayed in the relationship. So the question is why? Like, why do we feel that we need to be like validated by? Why do we need to be validated by these men? Okay, I feel like why some of these celeb women stay in relationship with these deadbeat men is because society has made us think that men equals status or equals like achievement. Like, do you understand? Being in a relationship with somebody equals getting some kind of validation. I think validation is what has come to my head, or like a thumbs up, like, okay, now you are a woman because you're in a relationship. But the relationship is bad, the man is bad, he's abusing you physically, emotionally, whatever, doing also, he's cheating on you self, like, and you are still there and you are begging him to love you. Like, where is the self-worth? Where is the pride in who you are, your own manhood and stuff? And a part of me thinks, especially based off of experience, is that we have made ourselves, a lot of women, and hopefully there are young women watching this so that we help younger women coming up. We have kind of tied our identity to men. Okay, so you know how a lot of people now respect me because I'm a married woman. They're like, ah, madam, this. It's like as if people expect my shoulder to be going up. I don't know. You're not Nigerian. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. But yeah, they do these kinds of things. Give women that additional, like, because you're now. It's like you have now entered society. You know how back in the day in England they used to do these debutante balls. Okay, those balls where the women, when you come of age, you now dress up in those lovely gowns. I don't know if they're lovely, but those really puffy gowns and everything with the corset, tight you up, make you up and all that. And then there will be men waiting to pick you. Literally, there will be men waiting to pick you based off how you look and all of that. I feel that they've made us women look like that is what we aim to do. Like, at the end of the day, your biggest achievement in life is a man picking you. Am I making sense? I don't know if I'm making sense. And this is not just a feminist manifesto. I'm really just speaking my heart because I've been listening to a lot of women talk and seeing things on social media, and I'm like, and I've been there, so I know. Okay, this is speaking from experience. I know what it felt like. Like, oh, we were like, oh my gosh, you're the one dating this guy. Oh wow, this guy is so. Oh my god, are you his babe? Oh my god. And I was really, even when I was suffering, I liked the fact that it gave me like a chip on my shoulder to say, oh, you are the one. You are his girl. You're his girl. And the other day, in this conference I attended, my husband walked in front of me and they let him pass. Me, they didn't let me pass because I didn't have my tag or something. And the bouncer was like, oh, you can't go. I'm not like, but you just let my husband go in without his tag. And he was like, oh no, that's not your husband. I'm like, oh, that's my husband. He's like, where is your ring? I showed him my ring. He's like, this is not wedding ring, this is engagement ring. I said, this is my ring. I just walked in. In fact, I was getting upset. I just walked in. He said, and when he comes out again, he will ask him whether he's my husband. As when we're leaving, and I said, ask him now. He said you were going to ask him. He said, yes. The guy just said, oh, yes, that's my wife. Were you disturbing her? The man said, so now in your mind, now you're happy that you married this kind of fine man. And I was extremely offended. Like, but because I was in a hurry, I didn't even have time. One, two, I was looking at the person talking to me. And like, you have bleached from head to toe. Like, head to toe. And you're talking to me like this, but let's not insult anybody. We are Christian, we are born again. Let's not even talk. But the point I was making was, they have made us like, I don't even know, they've attached my worth to the man I married because he's good looking. Even if he was not even good looking and handsome, maybe if you had money, say, I just want to marry a rich man. I don't know. So what do you guys think? Sorry, let me read some of the comments. I've been rambling off and off. Let me scroll up a little bit to see where I stopped. Okay. Elvin says open marriage is not for Africans at all. I agree. No, actually, you will not know. Like, you don't know this Lagos and this Port Harcourt, the things that are happening here. And if you actually dig into the culture of Nigeria, you'll be surprised what goes down. They have a lot of swingers clubs, strip clubs, and all those kind of things that are happening. So, don't be deceived. Africans have been doing things from time, But I feel like it's just now that a lot of us are coming up and like opening up and stuff. Okay. So Irma says. Irma, yes, but I can pronounce your name because I had a friend in primary school that had the same name. Open marriage is just not rational to me. How do you share husband? Well, people that cheat on their husband, they don't share husband. You just don't find out, right? That's open marriage now. Is that not open, is that not open marriage at this stage? Just that it's not officially open. It's open from the back door. You get, and this is not because I'm African. It ends messy everywhere. Everyone wants an open, wants one person to that is your person, like your person. I get what you mean, but I feel like these people just want a way out of commitment. Some of them will be afraid of commitment. Some of them just want uh not to be restricted. Do you understand? A lot of people want a lot of people want, like the one of the reasons why people don't like Christianity and religion in general is because of the yes and the no's, because of the rules. Okay, so a lot of people don't want that. They want the flexibility. I hope this light is enough. I don't know if I'm dark or bright enough. I'm so sorry, guys. So a lot of people want to be free to do whatever they want. I believe that's why people don't like Christianity, even Islam or any kind of organized religion, but specifically Christianity. So I think that these open marriages is not necessarily even because they want to be sleeping around, but just the fact that they're not bound by religious rules or societal rules of monogamy and things like that. They want to just be free to do their stuff. Or some people just want to be like pleasure. Do you understand? I don't know. Man, I can't say that I know because I don't have any personal experience with it, but I know a lot of things that happen around, and sometimes it's also based on sexuality. Some of them are either homosexual or transsexual or trans. I don't want to mix the terms. So when you marry a beard, that's if you're gay and you marry a woman because you just don't want your parents to know whatever. You now have an open relationship so that you're sleeping with other men and your wife is able to sleep with other women, but you are just covering up for each other. I don't know, but I've heard that happens a lot too. So I really don't know why people do it, but yeah, I'm just in the case of Jada and Will Smith. I was just going online and seeing all the bashing Jada did for him. Jada was getting how people were saying that Tupac probably faked it. Somebody actually tweeted Tupac faked his death so that he could get away from Jada. And I was just like, is it because she's a woman and she's the one doing the philandering? If it was Will Smith that was doing it, if it was the man that was doing it, like all these Cardi B and their people, why would anybody be saying anything about it? Not that I'm condoning it, but we should be getting this much of like the bashing that she's getting right now if it was the other way around. You get, and I think because Will Smith has also been that guy that everybody has been looking up to, that fine man. Will Smith was like Denzel Washington kind of status, as in so good looking, buff. Everybody loved Will Smith. So to see that he is the one getting the brunt of the dynamics, maybe it's pissing people off that how can Will Smith be like Jada is giving Will Smith? I don't know. What do you think? Okay. Let me go see more. People stay in bad relationships because they're afraid of not finding better. That's true. For some others, they feel they have given too much. That's also true. I think that was true. Both statements you made, Erima, are true for me. Like, I had given so much time and effort, and I just felt like, that I had to stay. Okay, I had invested a lot of things in that I'm not even really comfortable saying, but I invested a lot in that relationship. So it felt like I just had to make it work somehow. Do you understand? I just had to make it work. So, and the way people were always hailing me, like this guy was the catch. Like, okay, because he's tall, he's quite buff, decently looking, he had a bit of money, he had a car when we were all students taking the bus and all that. So the rep everybody was giving me, I was like, okay, I like that and all that. So I felt like, okay, this was a good yardstick to measure what I could attain in a man, and so I managed it, but man, that relationship was hell. Let's not even go there again. But yeah, just talking about people staying in toxic situations. Bintu, oh my god, Bintu Jallo, wow. Bintu was my roommate in secondary school. I've not seen her since I don't even know when. Wow. Oh my god. Hi Bintu. Thank you. She said I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. She was my roommate in high school. I think just 1 and 2, just maybe, I can't even remember. It's been so long. It's been so long. Wow. See, power of YouTube actually. Okay, yeah, Erima says, like, my husband is too fine. That day, do you know, and this guy was a bouncer. Like, I know if, this thing pissed me off so much. But because I didn't have time. I I didn't even, and you know, I'm also in a professional setting. I didn't want to cause a scene. I just looked at him and just like, I shook my head. I was like, nah, not today, Satan. It's not going to be that people put me on Insta blog. But just imagine those kinds of comments that people are making. So you're attaching that, oh, this man is like, this man managed to marry me. Do you understand? That was the inference I got from what he was saying. Yes, it was rude. 8 I've said slap is a no-no. I completely agree. I would have had time for him that day. Thank God I didn't have time for him that day. I would have disgraced myself. Then Joy says, hi host. Hi Joy. Hey babe, how are you doing? You guys, Joy is another amazing YouTuber. If you're not following her yet, you should follow her on YouTube. She's amazing. She's very supportive. She does a lot of reels on Instagram. I'm just like, this babe, how do you even find the time to do all these things? So she's amazing. 8 App says,
have you said your husband is amazing?
My husband is here. Oh,
have you said your husband is
why
amazing?
you shouting? Hi.
Tell them that your husband is amazing though.
He's amazing. Kelechi is amazing. When are we going now? Please, people should come and tell you to do video with me. Oh, come. They want to tell you. Come and sit down. You guys come and ask Papi K some questions. Good chair now. Come and sit down. It is shaking. Come and ask him some questions. So he's here with me today. Oh, this is an amazing day in the life of. See him there shouting. Please do video with Happy Co. Miro says,
Papi K is here now.
He's here. Oh, ask him questions. Or ask us questions. Ask us questions. Anything you want to do. You are amazing. No worry. Miro said you're amazing. That's it.
Zolowski.
He said that Zolowski. If you guys have questions for us, ask us now. That now that I'm able to get him here. Please do a video with Happy Co. So it says, hi husband. Should have answered that bouncer. Okay, I didn't even tell you what happened there. When we're at the, don't worry, I'll tell you later. Yeah, see how he's smiling. You're in a good mood today. We're supposed to be going out to in like the movie is 7:30. Please do a lot of videos with her. No problem. Husband, find that bouncer.
What?
The guy, they didn't want to let me enter in the hall, the friendship center. Yes. And I said, that's my husband, you're allowed to enter. She now said, the guy said, no, it's not your husband. I showed him my ring. He said,
oh, but I came back to confirm.
The way he now said that is my wife, and I said, so I'm happy that I managed to marry you.
Manage? You don't know that I managed to marry you.
Oh.
My beautiful international.
Oh, just look at
wife.
Just look at. Hey, Papi K. Hi, Soti, baby, Soti, mama. You are coming out now.
You know who should subscribe? You need the money. Let me take my wife to America.
Husband, find out about her. Say you find him. Please do video. Yes. Hey, Papi K. Hi, Soti, baby, Soti, mama. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Izzy. When I'm going? Like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys should talk now. We're here. What do you want to say? Say something today. Tell us.
Hi guys, Papi K special, Papi K everything. Soti, mama. Yeah, what is with you?
Yeah,
I'm like, where is Chantel on my G?
I know if Miriam was there, Miriam for box the guy, she will fight the guy.
Okay guys, I need to go get ready. We are going out, my beautiful wife and I.
Yeah, we're going on a date, a movie date soon. So I tell them just catch up with you guys before I go. But let's ask now, okay. You guys just be asking the question.
No, see, if it doesn't happen now.
Okay, people should be going, they're holding him tight.
I need to go and get ready.
Wait first. Somebody ask something now. People should be interested. We'll take shots. Never have I ever. Let's do that now.
Never have you ever done
something. Yes, let's do never have I ever. All those things. People should do. Put drink inside the cup now. This everybody is a lover girl. She's a lover girl. Stand this side. Put drink in the cup and they'll ask us questions. Never have I. Who said I love you first? Let's do this game. Who said I love you first?
I thought we were going out.
No, I just want to answer the thing down. Let me make the thing interesting. Who said I love you first? You know you.
It's me now. I love her more than she loves me. That's the truth now.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure? I don't think that's true. I'm not sure that's accurate.
On a steady. Hey darling.
It's me, it's me. Blessing. Yeah. Please, can you bring one beer from the fridge with opener?
Say hello. Hi.
Papa came with the eyebrows. She's always this Z person always notices your eyebrows. And you have nice eyebrows.
Yes, so whenever I go to the barber shop to have a haircut, when they're done,
They shave your eyebrows.
the barber will try to. I say, guy,
Don't touch it.
I don't touch it though, please. I got that from my mom.
Yeah, mom has beautiful eyebrows.
Yeah.
See Jasmine is stopping us now. What? Jasmine, hi, thanks for the cooperation.
Okay, bye bye. Thank you. Bye.
See your meat pie. Okay, you said never. Okay, let me go back. Sorry. Let me go back. Let me go back to the first question. Okay, bring it now. Goodness. Okay, bring it now. Thank you.
But there's whiskey there now.
Whiskey is better than yeah. Bring the whiskey from the up. Yeah.
Bring two whiskey glasses there.
Okay, the first question is.
Don't give it to person.
Sorry, I'm going back now to how long did you guys date before marriage? Answer that question, but the mathematics is not correct.
I don't know.
I think we dated for like 3 months. No. We started dating August 18th. We proposed to meet this. I remember that day because we were in that hotel room when we said we were going to get married and you bought the bedsheet. Do you remember? Yeah, so we started dating in August. Then he proposed to me in January. Then we got married in December. So August to December, that's a year and how many months? 4 months. A year and 4 months. But most of it was long distance. A year and 4 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never have I farted in the car, guys. I don't used to give him notice. I don't used to give him warning. I don't give him warning. He just comes like, boom.
That's the suffer life. Suffer from how.
Your thoughts on open marriage? What are your thoughts on an open marriage? We're just discussing this Will Smith and Jada situation.
Man, it can't work for me.
Why? Nobody can share your wife.
How? Thank you.
Okay.
Nobody can share my wife. Though.
You need that can even share my husband. I can beat somebody else. Sorry.
Beautiful wife of mine.
Okay, so someone said whiskey. You people will never make that movie. No, we are good. You guys don't know me. Whiskey is my drink of choice or red wine. Papi K, are you Igbo?
I'm Rivers.
It's Rivers.
I'm actually from Eche. It's a tribe in Rivers State.
Does husbands believe men are naturally polygamous? Hey, simple question. Oh yeah, answer. Answer that one first.
Okay, well,
I've not asked you the question before.
half and half.
Because what?
You see, I think it's a personal thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think men are generally or naturally polygamous because you have a choice to be polygamous if you want to be. You have a choice to respect your relationship with one beautiful woman like my beautiful wife. You also have a choice to have side chicks. I mean, you know.
So
I don't have
but say you have. So the point is that it's your choice. It's not that it's naturally polygamous.
No, it's a choice thing. It's a choice thing.
Yeah, I agree. Completely agree with that. Yeah, because women too have choice. I don't know why they
Of
make
course,
it seem that it's only men that can't feel it.
Women are worse.
Women
They
are
don't know how to code it.
How they code it.
Like this past event, the NBA conference, I was looking at my beautiful wife and I'm like, oh, this baby too fine though. Hey.
One guy came now, we're standing together, the guys say, can I have this dance? Did I not tell you at the party? I told you now after.
You
the
did?
guy that begged me for the agency.
Yeah. Anything that I bought.
Okay, the next person says, so your answer is that men are not naturally polygamous. Okay, I agree. Muriel says, see drink, pour me a glass. Muriel, cheers to you. We miss you. We love you. Please, no money for baby number 3.
I have 2 beautiful daughters and I'm done.
He's done. No, he wanted to get a vasectomy actually. I used to go to
Yeah, no.
Why not?
When I had a procedure, I won't. I can't go on
It's
that.
better for you to do it. You're not going under the knife. It's not a knife procedure.
Yes, but they'll put something in my.
Yeah, to do this.
Inside my something.
You didn't like
I beg.
It's
You
not
do not put anything inside my.
Okay, do you guys have any other? Okay, there was something else I wanted to talk. Yes, I have a topic. Spicing up marriage and relationship. That was my last topic for today. Spicing up a marriage and relationship. I feel like sometimes that I was going to do a video on this. Actually, I filmed the video, but the audio was bad. I don't know if my camera fell or something, but something wrong with the audio on my camera. So I was just talking about the reality of marriage, right? And how sometimes in marriage you can even still feel lonely. You can feel like you are the only person in marriage because different things, maybe business from work, What is one? It's not about you specifically.
I'm just
Because all of us are busy now, you know, or just love languages clashing and things like that. So now I wanted to just with them like, okay, you're married now and you're feeling like you're drifting apart from your husband. How do you spice up the marriage? How do you bring the person back? How do you go back to when you were dating? Some men are unfair to their wives. I completely agree. Yeah, some men are actually unfair to their wives. But how do you spice up?
I'm taking it out now for a music date.
Who's the date?
Movie date.
Then what will happen after?
We'll come back and knock now.
Then you come back and that. Is that the only way to spice up the
No, but you know, we do good for ourselves now. I mean, come on.
I'm not saying we don't. I'm just asking you now, generally speaking.
I think most men should listen to their wives. Not when they actually have conversations, but when they are together, they'll be able to detect what she likes. Actually, some people don't even have the opportunity to do that before they get married. But once you get married, I think it's a huge channel of communication for you. You have to be very, very communicative with yourselves and find out what the person likes and ensure that you do that to spice up the relationship. Look, I was telling my kids that now, once you get married, the way life hits you, before you know it, you are lost to yourself because you are so given to your marriage. And you need to try to spice it up various ways. You buy her gifts, tell her how beautiful she looks, which is something I do every day. I give my wife a kiss every morning I wake up. And I share my funds. In fact, she's my fund investment keeper. Now she hold up my money. But when she gets her home, she put it in piggy bank, piggy vest. I don't know what that thing. It will still crash. So
no,
that's about
okay,
it.
I get what you're saying, right, about communicating. I know I'm coming. Let's finish what we're talking about. Okay, Miro says someone asked about his thoughts of my. He already answered. Say it's not for him.
Yeah, dude, it's not
that
for
he
me.
can't share.
I can't.
He can't do it.
My full package. No.
Okay, so what happens where you feel like you're giving your all to your wife, like you're trying to spice up the marriage, you're trying to make things interesting, you're trying to, get her on your good side, and it's not just working. What do you do then? For instance, now, like, look at, we have different love languages. Your own love language is gifts. You like giving gifts. My own love language is quality time. Like, I literally like spending time with you.
Like, yesterday and today, I've been on the bed the entire
time. But we're
time.
sleeping now.
But you were happy now.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But to me, it's like you're under punishment.
Honestly.
You're under punishment. But the thing is that, but a lot of people struggle because of this. Do you understand? They don't feel like they're getting enough of their partner. One partner feels like they're doing everything in their power to make things work. The other partner is like, guy.
That's why you need to sacrifice. Like today, I've been in bed all day with you. Even though I don't like it, but I know it makes you happy.
You don't like it?
I mean, it's not my thing. But
just hang out with your wife.
No, that's not hanging out typically, but hanging out in bed. You're the one watching one web series. They're watching one web series where they're cutting people's body. What's the one health series? I'm not digging it. I'm in bed, I've slept off, I woke up, I slept off again, I woke up. But I see that you're happy about it. And that's what that matters to me.
So I should buy you more gifts. That will make you happy.
Babe, I know if when you have the money, you buy me everything I want.
Okay. Okay.
But I gift you more, Sha.
Yeah, you do. Actually, and I love you. Thank you. Okay, let's read more of the question. So he has to go soon, so we can get ready. Tell me that.
You sleep off.
No, I'm not sleeping off. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. Okay, so this is do you sometimes feel like making trouble when there is none just for your husband to beg you? Does this begging make you feel like, God forbid? It's like, don't know this man. He will not ignore you. You will cry blood. If it's you will cry. It will not pass you and just like, what's wrong with this one? And
you need to tell me what's wrong with you now because you cannot make it face as if something is wrong. Like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
I don't do that. I feel like that's really childish. Maybe when we're younger and in relation, I feel like a lot of people do that. You pick fights so that you and your guy can call and come closer, like you apologize and that was, in fact, I don't think I ever did because it doesn't work. at least for me. But I know that a lot of people do it, right? So, but that's not my area of expertise, no, at all. This guy can fabricate, as fabricate it like this, he will beg, he will cry, nothing. He will just pass me by. He will tell you that he am blackmailing himself. And later he will buy chicken. Chicken suya. I said that's okay. Alright. So no, that begging does not make me feel. I don't even do it. So that's not part of me. I'm still in a marriage, but my next I'll never get married. What's going on? Are you okay? I hope everything is okay with you.
Marriage is a beautiful thing, though.
I hope everything
with the right person, though.
Yeah, it is with the right person. I hope you're okay. Oyinda Ada says, Onya Ada says, between both of you, who is more romantic? Let me tell you guys one gist like this.
I beg. I know what wahala. I beg. I leave romance to her. Let her take it.
I'm begging you to be more romantic.
I'm trying.
You will buy me something.
For me to be here, don't you know it's
romantic? You're actually trying. But I'm so happy. Thank you.
It's not clear eye, it's blue eye. I'm so cool.
You're so.
I'm so happy to be here now.
Still Tuesday, love you so. I love you too. So.
And they don't love me.
They love you. Papa, they love you now. You're my man. I don't share. Sorry. Don't love you more.
Did you love?
Why?
Just because.
Just because. Say you're happy. Say you're happy. Oh. So I remember he was
real life, for me to be here is romance.
It's actually romance for him. So I remember it was his birthday and he had traveled or something. Was it your birthday? Something like that, Sha. So I bought card, I bought rose petals, I bought presents, I bought everything, I put on the bed. You know all those things that they say in romantic movies now, expecting that he come. I even lit candle, put picture frame, wrote a note and everything. That kind of spicy. This guy gave it, what's this? What's all this?
Yeah, I'm an African man.
What's all this? I was so angry.
I appreciate the effort.
Yeah,
don't get it wrong.
Yeah,
I was happy.
Happy.
And I appreciate the effort.
This guy is disgraceful.
But I wanted to sleep. So I had to move because I was off.
I wouldn't say let's do role play, let's do like this. Like,
See, wait. You know what? Hey. Yeah.
This guy.
I'm not just like a nurse.
No one says she dressed like a nurse.
I'm sorry.
No one says you dress like nurse, please. I beg, don't kill me. Okay, let me read something else. But yeah, he's not romantic at all. What I mean is not romantic at all, guys. But he's lovely. And the thing is, when we were dating, he's not still romantic. No, but he tried. But he's not, maybe because I've read a lot of books and movies. Like my expectation of romance is like in love. But they ever enter. This guy.
Oh, see?
No. Hi.
How now?
Peace and Blue said, "Please be watching you guys. Thank you so much. Everybody, the heart emoji, all of that. Love you guys. See whiskey, yes. Cheers to you. This is not my outside face, so we're just having a good time because I'm going for date night later. Actually, soon, self. What else? So, guys, yes. So, speaking of relationships, so you just communicate with yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what about sex? Like, how often should sex be? To spice it up. I want to ask you, so I'll put inside trap because let's not ask ourselves, how often should you make love in a marriage or I'm saying marriage because I'm a Christian. I don't encourage fornication, but how long?
As often as you are both in the mood. Because what? Because I'm speaking, this will just begin to grab feelings. Auntie, calm down now.
Why you saying this?
So that you just grabbing my head like this. I'm tired. I just came out from work. Next thing. Uncle, I want to knock. Like that? Hey, God. I'm not wired like that, though. You don't just come and say, Uncle, I want to knock. Next thing, big your charge. Oh.
Now what for you?
It doesn't work like that now. That's what I go through. She just come back. Uncle, or maybe she just go out in the bathroom. Don't feel dumb. Uncle, I want to knock. Hey, auntie, not like that now. You need to put me in the mood, everything, so that Junior would, But for now, zilch, nothing like that. I need to go, guys. Sorry, I'm sorry I crashed your video. That's enough for you guys. Thanks,
Are you really going?
Let me go and get ready now.
Okay, wait, let me just read it. Please, guys, this is not my real face, so let's not let's not do this. I see something as an introverted person and Hubby as more introverted than introverted. So how do you merge and make it work? That's a good question, and we can end it with that. I see Soti as an introverted person.
Yeah, that's 100%.
It's not.
No.
I'm both. It depends on the circle.
I bring out that outside.
Yeah, fine. But in my own friends, I'm also extroverted.
Yeah,
You understand? Yeah.
True.
I'm both. And Hubby as more extroverted than, and he's also both. He's very extroverted, but
Actually very shy.
Yeah, you'll be surprised that he's quite shy. Yeah. So how do you manage it and make it work? Honestly speaking, yeah, it's difficult to, because in Port Harcourt and in our profession, he's more popular than I am. He's more friendly. He makes more friends. So I find that I go for gatherings and he knows everybody there, and he's saying hello to everybody there, and he's laughing with everybody there. My face is just like, sometimes he forgets me. Hey, this riverside that he forgot me. I was looking for you. I said, find your car. I was so annoyed. I was so annoyed.
Let me allow you to speak your face.
I was so annoyed. But yeah, we try to make it work. Before I used to like, I would not smile. I won't say hello to anyone. Like you said, I was just like, But you have to like make me you have to make me talk more.
What?
Sorry, I'm trying to understand something. Be happy that she always wants to knock. Cause for me, I get knocking. Even sometimes I cry while I hold the door. Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you you maybe need to see a therapist or speak to someone. Like speak to someone about it, yeah.
Or speak to your hubby.
Or communicate with your husband so that you can, sometimes get me too. Actually, to be honest, remember in the beginning when we got married, it was a bit difficult for me because of past trauma and a lot of other things. But now we are getting there. But before it was.
Now you are past there. You are the dawn. You are the dawn now.
See, this is my private space. They don't know my real face. Can you just calm down? But yeah, it was a struggle for me in the beginning. Let me just be very honest with you. I did not that I didn't like sex, but because I don't really want to go into it. But past trauma made it very difficult for me. So we struggled a lot in that. Remember that first year, it was like we had to really talk about it, and I had to tell him things that had happened. So it made him more patient and more, and he started learning how to. 7 years of marriage. Wow, I'm so sorry I'm going through this. I'm so sorry. I just pray God helps you and intervenes. Maybe you seek outside counsel or something just to help you guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's supposed marriage is supposed to be fun and interesting. Love making is supposed to be fun and role play and what those other things. So yeah, I'm sorry that you're going through this, please. Anyway, guys, so I think that's just what I have for today. We're supposed to be going out. I really just wanted to catch up with you guys and talk. I'm happy that Papi K is here and you guys you're late to Rachel. I am glad that you guys were able to speak to him and see him. I've been trying to get him to film with me, but his busy schedule plus a lot of other things. But I'm glad he's here today. I'm answered a few questions. So if you have any more other questions, you can send it to my Instagram DM on the comments later, and hopefully maybe towards the end of the year we can film a video and sit down together and talk about stuff. Rachel said people should stop telling people their business. Some people talk to you so they can talk about. That's very true. Yeah. That's very true. I feel like I've learned that a lot. Before I used to be very happy that people would come to me to share their problems and all of that, and after realizing that a lot of them wanted it for just gist, and just talk about. But yeah. Okay, so nice watching both of you. Hi Joy, thank you. Okay, Rachel, we'll take the last question from you and then we'll end the live here. What do you gotta say? But yeah, be careful who you share your information with. It's might come and bite you in the ass someday, so just be careful. Yeah. I'm waiting for Rachel, sorry. What happened today?
Can I go?
No, she said she wants to say something.
I need to go at this point. Let me go and get ready. For
Okay, say bye to the
bye.
fam.
Bye.
Bye, love you. See you. Okay. All right. So let me answer Rachel's question, and then we would we'll end the live here. Rachel said, if a friend comes to tell you what other people are saying, okay, yes, I was going to talk about fake friendships. I forgot the reason why. I saw something online I wanted to talk about, but I forgot it. Anyway, yes, good that you're bringing this up. If a friend comes to tell you what other people are saying, is this a fake friend? Why are people gossiping about me to you? Honestly, not necessarily I don't say it's a fake friend, but the person is condoning what is being said. That's my opinion. In uni one time, I had this friend who I was really cool with. Like, I thought we were really cool friends. But then she was friends with other people that didn't like me. Now, they would say things about me in her presence. Some she would tell me and some she would not. And I was very confused. I'm like, why are you still friends with people that are saying these things about me, especially when you know that they are not true? Why are you still in the presence of these kinds of people? Why are you still even entertaining these? Why are they even comfortable to say this stuff about me to you or in your presence? Does that mean that they feel like you're on their side as well, or they agree with what you're saying? You know, is that thing about inheriting enemies from people? Like, people say, we don't inherit other people's enemies. Your friends' enemies are not your enemies unless they do something to you. And I get that sentiment. I understand why people will say that. But personally speaking, if you hate my friend or you have something against my friend, I might not have anything against you, but I will not be chummy with you. That's the truth of the matter. I will be very, very careful around you. I might not X you out or ice you out, but I will be very careful with you. So I don't believe in inheriting enemies, but I believe in being cautious around enemies of your friends. There should be a line. There should be a very thick line between being chummy with people that say stuff about me, being with people that don't like me, and being friends with them. Do you understand? I don't know if you guys understand. Do you guys agree? I know a lot of people are on either side of things. I understand not taking enemies because, first of all, you don't even know what happened. But if you're privy to the information and you know what happened with your friend, and you know what happened in that relationship and why she doesn't like them and why they don't like her, then you should be able to have like judge and say, okay, for friendship's sake, I'm not going to, be in that atmosphere. Or you can even stop the conversation. Okay, I'm friends with you guys, but you can also talk about my friend. Do you understand? But when you are there, when they're talking about your friend, then there's a problem. That's where I feel like there's a problem. And that's where the line should be drawn, in my own opinion. I don't know what you guys think, but that's what I think and I believe, and I stand by. Okay? Does anybody have any comments? We agree? Do you not agree? Should we close? Should we go? Date night is supposed to be at 7 and I'm kind of late already. I don't want to wear makeup shots, so I'm ready, but Papi needs to get ready. Anyway, thank you guys. I think this is my own opinion on it. If anybody has any other things to add, I think, Rachel, I think that's my answer for you. It's not that the person is a fake friend necessarily, but you need to watch your back around that friend, because if people are comfortable to say stuff about your friend to you, then you have to watch your back and watch the person's back. Like, watch your back against, I don't know, you should be careful amongst everybody involved. Okay, alright guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. This is actually really my video. Watch the ads. I don't know if they're ads right now, but watch the ads. Hey Stella, Stella, you're coming late too. We're just leaving. We're ending the live. Watch the ads, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I think I hopefully a video will come up on Tuesday. I have a bit of a backlog of vlogs that I filmed that will go up, and Stella is another YouTuber. So I've mentioned 3 YouTubers here now that you guys should check out. Stella is a nice YouTuber. She's also a Port Harcourt YouTuber. She has like a family of 3 kids, a husband. She's always doing vlogs, nice vlogs, relaxing vlogs. I like her music, her background music. So if you want to check her out, please do. And hi, my mom is here. Hi, mommy. My mom is here as well. She just missed Papi K. You gotta say hi to my mom. She's here, Elsie Thompson. Hey, mom. How are you? So, to summarize, we talked about how much is too much to share online. YouTubers, like, we should just be wary about what we share and how much we share. I think, like, I've come to that point where I'm just going to be very careful of curating content around my life, so we don't share too much. And then domestic violence. Personally, I feel like one slap is enough. One of the topics we talked about, we touched on, was how much is enough to leave. Okay, so somebody said one slap is like, oh, if he slaps you once, you can still forgive. If you slap you once, you can forgive. But personally, I feel like one slap is one too many. Even though just extremely shouting and shouting aggressively or coming too close is a deal breaker for me. I might not get a divorce right away, but I would at least separate. I don't believe in waiting to see if he will change or whatever. I feel like get out of there as soon as possible. If he goes to therapy or something, maybe, but that's not me. So one slap is way too much. If he slaps you, I'm gone. Okay, then we talked about open marriages and Will Smith and Jada. I don't believe in open marriages. We heard Kelechi, my husband, say he doesn't also believe in open marriages. But I feel like the reason why people are in like shouting about open marriages and complaining right now is because the person doing the philandering in the open marriage is Jada and not Will. So if it was the other way around, if it was a man doing it, would have been okay with it. But because it's a woman, everybody's up in arms and complaining and all of that. So open marriages, I'm not part of it. I don't want to do it. And then finally, we talked about spicing up your marriage and relationship. When your marriage is struggling, physical intimacy, emotional intimacy, how do you spice it up? And thank God my husband came right on time and he talked about communication and just trying to put in more effort, understanding the other person's love language and just listening. Okay, listening. Sometimes all you have to do is just listen. A lot of times we have an idea in our head of what we think our partner wants, but most of the time it's not really it. Like we were saying, he buys me gifts a lot and I appreciate those gifts, but my primary love language is physical quality time. I like when he's home. I like to spend time with him at home, or even mostly at home, not even going out. Like going out, I feel like going out we get distracted by a lot of other things. You're pressing phone and all about home, just watching movie, Netflix and chill, that kind of thing. So listen to your partner and understand love language and all of that. And yeah, that's where we ended the video or the talk and everything. So we've gone on for a long time, it's over an hour now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this live. Sorry for those who are just coming. I'm so sorry you're late, but that's all we talked about. So yeah, we're going to do this monthly, like I said. So next month, at the end of the month, or at the end of November, we'll do another live. And so if you have topics that occur during the week or the month, just send it to me so that I can note it down and we can talk about it. Okay, so this is like our monthly catch up. Most of the times I'm just talking to my camera, but this time when I'm doing lives, when I'm doing live, I feel like we're talking to each other. Okay, like you can communicate with me in real time. Okay, that's why I enjoy them so much. Okay, Stella says save the live so we can watch it. Yes, it's already saved. It's going to be up on my channel. I'll probably edit the beginning parts out and put the ads and all that, but it's going to be on my channel right now. So yes, thank you all so much for spending time with me. I have to go now. I have to go and tend to my family and then go out a little bit later. Okay, I enjoyed this live so much. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Okay, all right, I love you all.